Welcome back, everybody. Pesky Cat Entertainment presents another episode of the Open Mic Show, but this time it's a little different. We got rid of all our old content. We put it on YouTube, so if you want to find our old content, you got to go to YouTube to get it. Pesky Cat Entertainment, or maybe is it Pesky Cat ENT on YouTube. So you can find all our old content, but we're doing some new stuff. We have a sponsor.
We do have a sponsor. I don't know how this happened.
So now, some of the proceeds from the sponsor is going to go towards, equipment for the show, like we spoke about before. But now we actually have a sponsor, so this might actually work. But the main purpose of this small little show, if you want to call it that, is to introduce our new podcast. So, Brando, you with us?
Yeah, I was muted.
So we got Brando with us as always. Well, not as always, but
no, it's more or less an as always.
Yeah, I guess it has been an as always. So we got Brando with us. Brando is going to be the lead on our newest Star Trek podcast called "To Boldly Go," the podcast.
We think. All titles are to be determined for the most part. The Open Mic Show is the only thing that exists the way that it did before.
So, yeah, Brando, you're going to be, you're taking the lead on that. So, look for that. There's going to be various guests. Sometimes it may just be Brando giving his infinite knowledge on Star Trek.
Near infinite. There's new stuff now. It's great.
Yeah, and, I think Mikey's pretty knowledgeable on Star Trek. Every time.
Oh, absolutely.
I think about it. I think about him, and I think about you, and you two are the guys.
Yeah,
the go-to
when I think
guys.
Star Trek, I think you and Mikey.
So,
or Zuzu, as he likes to be referred.
Yeah.
All
right, so be on the lookout for that. That'll be coming up soon. We'll have the first show in the next week or two. Also, a new podcast under the Open Mic label.
No, let me do it.
Okay,
let me do this one. This one is one that's near and dear to myself. I've been trying to get this one going for a little while, but we couldn't find the right people. Well, now we have the right people. Oddly enough, we had Brando all along, and he was the right people. So with that, we have, it's going to be called Welcome to the Gatewatch, and it will be your Magic the Gathering podcast. So if you like Magic the Gathering, or if you want to learn about Magic, welcome to the Gatewatch.
Yeah, I think that one's going to be cool because
You're a new player.
Well, I'm a new player, but the fact is that I always listen to you guys or I read the messages, and it ends up being like 100 when I come back from break on work or something. So it's always it's literally been about Magic. Magic cards will be posted in the group, talking about it, like parts where I'll just be completely lost. I'm like, okay, I'm just not going to talk because I don't know enough. So it'll be Brandon, Greg, and
me,
Steve, for the most part, rotating with Zuzu and various other guests. If you like Magic, you can get on the show.
Word.
I know Brandon. I think out of all you guys, though, between Steve and Brando, you two talk about it more than anybody, I think.
I really feel like... Okay, so here's the thing. I don't feel like I'm quite as knowledgeable as some of the other people that I even play with. But I know what I'm fucking talking about.
Right.
I know how to build a deck.
Right.
And I am pretty knowledgeable to the lore. Which makes it kind of adds an entertainment side to it.
I'm only recently getting into the lore. A buddy of mine, Nate, he was the one telling me about the story, and I was like, "There's a story involved with magic."
See, I didn't know until you guys had mentioned that yesterday. So I'm completely new to it. Probably newer than Brando. I'm new to the game, but as far as coming to play, you guys know what you're doing. So.
As far as the lore goes, I've read 3 or 4 of the books. I actually own 2 or 3 of them. I've got one that actually takes place right after the Brothers' War, when Urza and Sissy were captaining the Weatherlight.
Yeah, that is stuff I don't even know anything.
Is that
about.
when Teferi disappears and is on the Jace is on the island rather?
No. Urza.
No, wait, that's
I'm
after.
talking Urza. So Urza, Karn, Sissy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else was on the ship. The Weatherlight, the plane jumping fucking...
Giora?
Yeah, I think he might have been on it.
That's a chick.
Or she, yeah. I knew who you're talking about. Why I thought he...
And right there was a perfect preview of what you're going to get.
It really was.
On the Magic Podcast. What are we calling it? Welcome to the Gatewatch. Okay.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for that. Now, we have something we've been trying to do since we started radio, podcasting, reporting, whatever the fuck we've been doing. We're finally going to start doing it. And it's called... hang on, let me get this right. It's called Worthy or Trash with Stephen Cash. And it is movie reviews. I'm glad you like that, Brandon.
Funker Skunk better.
We'll let the fans decide. Worthy or Trash or Funk or Skunk?
Worthy or Trash or Funk or Skunk?
It's a tough one.
Well, it rhymes. Worthy or Trash with Stephen Cash.
Later.
That's why I went with it.
Well, that's why I went. Funk or Skunk. It rhymes itself. Ha.
Right. But, yeah, Pesky Cat ENT, let us know what you think, what name you would want for the movie reviews, because we are going to review movies before you even get to see them, or before they're out there, because we have our sources. So
Things like the fall off trucks. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
But,
Maybe.
yeah, that's another podcast. We're still going to do the open mic show. It's just not going to be as many because of the other ones taking up some time, as well as we're kind of keeping that one for the back gate of, hey, we had a topic come up, we want to talk about it, or hey, there's something trending in the news we wanted to talk about, because we missed a lot. Let's be honest. And it's probably good we took a step back from everything going on, with whether it be the riots, COVID-19, anything, conspiracy theories going on right now, because they're hot and
Murder
heavy.
hornets. You can't forget about that.
Murder hornets.
Well, hold on.
That took a 3-day thing and then went away.
Yeah, like murder hornets existed
You know
for
why?
a week.
Because they're in Washington State. They haven't spread through the U.S. yet. I think. Don't hold me to that. But nobody's really worried about them at this point. I'm more worried about the West Nile mosquitoes that were found in the county we live in more than I am the murder hornets.
Brando's lucky he's not here.
So,
I don't know. We've been getting storms every day.
Oh, we had a nasty one yesterday and a nasty one today.
oh yeah.
Ow, too hard, dog. I'm sorry, guys. I got my dog in here in the office, and he's chewing on my finger. Like,
He's really going at it. But anyway, that's the podcast we got coming up. And there may be just other offshoots of podcasts. We don't know. That's going to be under the open mic label. But we are sponsored by Two Dads Mowing and More. Don't forget the and more, because they do more than just mowing.
nah, fuck them. They
Yeah.
just mow.
And lo and behold, it's ran by our owners. So they're doing that too. And they said, you know what, we're going to funnel some money into the podcast thing, since we want to see it go back and grow. And I know that we had some loyal followers that probably just haven't heard from us in a while. So
People miss us. Look, I've actually had people be in touch with me like, did you and Cash die? And I'm like, no.
we just had to take a break because the
things
world's been crazy.
Life happened.
Yeah.
Shit got deep, and we just had to take a step back. But we're back now.
Yeah, and we're actually back in the same studio because we're done with social distancing, because we'd have caught the COVID by now if we were doing that. You know, I'm not saying that we can't, not saying that wouldn't happen, but we've just been around each other enough pretty much every day,
Right.
and so we're good. Brando, how's life out there where you're at?
This is pretty good in Colorado. I don't think there's anything. We've ever been in the green the whole time.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Be safe out there, because that's what
y'all
we're trying
too.
to do. So, yeah, we got 3 new podcasts coming up. We're gonna have some other things in the mix. We're going to be doing some video.
Yeah, we'll get some video out
So
there.
we can't guarantee
Hell
how
yeah.
quick the video is going to come.
Oh, God damn him!
We can't guarantee the quality of the video at first, the animation, that should I say, because we're doing animated podcasts.
We're gonna talk to somebody, hopefully, and it's. I don't want to say we're gonna be ripping anybody off, but the easiest way to animate, according to the person that's gonna animate, we're gonna look like the fucking Canadians from South Park.
I'm cool with that.
And I'm okay with that. I want to record a bunch of lines of me going, "I'm sorry, eh?"
The thing is I don't want to look like Terrence and Phillip. I want to look
How I
kind of
do.
like have facial hair.
No.
I'm
I
alright with
explained to
that.
him
Yeah.
what he
I'm
would
alright
have to
with
do,
that.
like
Okay.
get an image of us or
Right.
animate an image of us.
Yeah.
And then like me, I'll have my mask on.
Yeah. I got you.
'Cause,
I want to look like
I wear
Saddam
a lucha
Hussein
mask.
did.
Say again, Brandon?
I want to look like how Saddam Hussein looked on South Park.
Hey, that's my question. is since we got about 4 minutes to kill.
Oh, no. If we have to, we will go another 15.
No, we're good. Oh, I got what you're saying. But listen. Saddam Hussein in South Park and the Canadians in South Park are the only ones whose mouths do that. So are they insinuating Saddam Hussein is part Canadian?
Maybe.
I just
He's
don't.
French Canadian.
I don't understand why they did that with him and nobody. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
No, there's other. There has to be. I think anybody that isn't like
has their real
American-
face. Yeah, I guess maybe. Yeah, that may be true as well. But
No,
because they specifically have like Canadians look like that in all their episodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saddam is the
all
only other
Canadians
one who's
do
been
look
like
like
that.
I don't know that. I don't remember. Have we ever seen a British person?
Bro, I promise
Yeah.
you, I've seen.
Did the Queen talk like that? Because wasn't the Queen in an episode?
Ooh, that's a good question. Now, maybe not. We'll have that for an upcoming episode of the Open Mic Show. But until then, we are going to call it quits for the night because it was just a little pop in saying, "Hey, we're back. Life's getting back to normal for
touch the
us for the
booty.
most part." But
Except for me, I'm getting eaten by a fucking dog.
Oh man.
the problem, just depending on how long this whole ordeal in the country's going on, we'll see. We'll see what happens with more video and us being out and about and doing things. But expect more new stuff from us because now we're going to have some funding. So yeah,
When they open the incline, I'll do that.
that'd be
I'll stream
cool.
that
Yeah,
shit.
that'd be cool for sure. So yeah, more Facebook Live videos of us doing things since we can now. We'll probably have masks on, so don't let that deter you. Just the fact that some places may require us to do that. So, open mic show, Worthy or Trash with Stephen Cash movie reviews.
No, it's Funk or Skunk.
We'll let the crowd decide.
think
We
it should
got
be both names.
To Boldly Go podcast with Brando and Zuzu and some other guests. And what was the last one?
Welcome to the Gatewatch.
Welcome to the Gatewatch, the Magic podcast, Magic the Gathering, whatever. Still, is it Magic the Gathering?
I don't know, yeah, because
Yes.
we're probably talking about Arena too.
So I just picked up a card out of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stack of cards
Okay, so
that Steve has here, and it's artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +2 /+0. Equip 2/2 attack. So yeah, you're gonna get stuff like that. They're gonna break down cards for new
What's the
people that
name of
want to
the
get into the
card?
game and don't know what they're doing, or discontinue cards, or cards that are new to the decks. Modern. So stuff like that. So that's what you can expect from that. So until next time, from whatever show we decide to do first,
Funk or Skunk.
we will let you guys know. Facebook, at the Open Mic Show Podcast on Facebook. ENT Cat on Twitter. Instagram, the Open Mic Show. I think there's some underscores between them. If not, you'll find it. It has a Pesky Cat logo. El Brando Capitan on Facebook. That's his little handle page, streamer page. Cash West, Steve
Steven
Starr,
F. Starr.
and Greg Taylor. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Rabbit Hole is
didn't
our
do anything.
Facebook
Yeah.
group.
The rabbit hole. Oh, spicy memes to escape reality.
You have to answer the questions to get in.
Go fucking join. You won't be disappointed. Until next time, I am Cash West.
I'm Steve.
And that's Brando. We'll see you later.